Hello, my royals! I'm DarkriseKnight. Welcome back to more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. In the last episode, we did the last of the Parallel Worlds Girl and Destiny quest, but got called in for one last one. It's time for the last part of this quest. Fanatics. So, to prepare for this, you need to go talk to Mirai at the Digilab. I've already prepared by having my datas be in the field, and if you notice, Leopardmon has taken on his old form. I would recommend all data types, have a good healer, have good items to supply yourself, and get yourself back up, and dark type attacks. That's what I recommend. If you have that, you're ready to head on out and start this event. And be ready, because this is crazy.
待っていたわ。リレイさん、七大魔王を倒したんだし。分かっているわ。ミレイさん。とにかく場所を変えましょう。これから生み出される力が。それじゃあ。ここなら大丈夫そうね。これから生み出される力にミレイさん、これからあと少しだけお待ちなさいな。まずは嫌だもん。よかった。さあ、ここからが改めてお礼を言わせてちょうだい。あなたのおかげで七大魔王が持っていた全ての罪の証がけれど、あなたは罪を犯してしまったの。でも安心しなさいな。あなたの罪も罰も次元軸私の知りたかった。さあ、これこそが
A giant teddy bear.
Huh? 見た目に惑わされないことね。あなたたちは感じない？このデジモンがねえねえ、君やっちゃおうよ。私ちょっと燃えてきちゃった。あのデジモン、これまでは君に頼ってるね。いいわ。そうさ。
Alright, we have to fight against the Monzemon. Yeah, this thing's strong. Yeah, this thing's insane. That's why I said be sure you got good items, because Heart's attack is basically going to be what defeats you. Gonna hope we can survive what comes next. But yeah, this is basically just a try to survive it in a sense, while also taking it down. I do not have that many revival sprays. Yeesh. Also, I find it kinda weird, I guess you could say, that this ultimate Digimon that Mirai has created, why it's Monzemon. If you guys don't know, there is a Digimon that I think is formed from the combination of the Digimon. Of the 7 Digimon. And, like, something like that. I'm pretty sure. I do not remember its name off the top of my head. But you can, like, look it up. It's freaky, to say the least, of what it looks like. But they had that, and I guess they just, like, didn't want to put it in the game, I guess? So they had this Manzemon. I really just don't get the... where they came with for this idea of Mirai just going crazy. Also, I thought this thing was light elemented. It is neutral, so dark attacks aren't going to be your friend. So I guess, like, pick your strongest datas and just go all out. That's really what you gotta do, just go all out. And so he basically neutraled us out. Wow, that was a good critical hit. Yep. Thanks, I guess. I guess the smartest idea would be to revive Lotusmon, and then that way she can, like, do the other stuff. Sorry about that. At least it kind of does give you the chance to revive or get back on your feet. Sorry guys, I want to stop real quick, just in case something happens. Alright, we're back. Lights were flickering and I didn't want to, like, it to mess up the recording. Alright. Then bring back Chicagamon. And with that, we're all fully back and really didn't expend that much. We're doing pretty well against this thing. Then again, we are really strong. That's bad since two of my people are magic attackers. Oh, we got the combo rate up. We got the combo. That is amazing. I almost getting that combo. Wow, this was smooth. I remember the first time I did this. This was like a pain to do. Boy, this thing was annoying. It was super tanky. Also, apparently you have to do this to unlock Dianamon for Digivolution. Again, I'm not sure. Unless everything that I'm seeing is only because this was not in the complete edition. Also have this Digimon, I'll talk about him later.
まさか究極のデジモンが。
君結構やるね。
あのデジモンがこの世界に新たなる価値をもたらすこと、どうして。これではっきりしたわ。あなたには運命を変える力が、運命を切り開く力がある。あなたがこれからどんな運命を作っていくのか見届けなくてはならないよね。さあ、ひとまずは一つの運命が、だけど運命は作られては壊れ、壊れては作られるもの。私はまだしばらくこのあなたが作る新しい運命を見守るために。
運命とかなんとかかんとか、ディアナモンも戻ってきたし、よしとしよ。それに君にもねえ、電脳探偵ありがとう。何よ、そんなに驚かなくてもいいじゃない。君のおかげでディアナモンを取り戻す。貧弱とか脆弱とか医者、君は立派なテイマーだよ。よければいつか手合わせしたいな。
お別れは済んだかしら。
お願いね、ミレイさん。大丈夫、きっといつかま。
え？いいえ、違うわね。もし運命がそうなっていなくても、あなたならきっと、あなたにはそうだったのね。運命そのものに分岐させた未来に世界を導く私はとんでもない実験。
Who knows? Maybe the reason that Miri did that was to prove that the fate that she oversees can be changed because you decide you don't like the destiny that the fate has put in front of you. I think that is and that is it. That is everything for the parallel world Girl and Destiny. Again, the reason I want to show that this whole quest off is because of the reference to Dusk. Digimon World Dusk. It was the first Digimon game I ever played, and it kind of paved the way. It helped pave the way to what we have now with Cyber Sleuth and even Time Stranger. But with that, and learning that you can either continue on the way fate has designed for you, or you can change that fate yourself. According to Mirai, those are the options you can choose, and I think that is something you need to hear once in your life. Some things are destined by fate, and sometimes you can change it. You can change that fate. But with that, wasn't there something we were supposed to be doing all this time? Oh, right. This! Yeah, did you forget we were supposed to be doing this? Yeah. That might have slipped our minds a little bit. Actually, do you want to come down here just real quick? Because I do want to grab something. Well, not grab something. Our Leopardmon can go back to his leopard mode. He did very good, and I'm happy for him. And we now have to basically set up the party. I would recommend preparing a vaccine, data, virus team setup. So who's going to be our main components? Well, to get down, I do have an idea for the final party. There we go. But this is the party we're going to be using for a little bit. Goldramon, Lotusmon, and Gaiamon. I should mention that Jessmon is for something later on. He's for something that we were doing later. Once you are ready, you may not remember, but our big bad told us he's waiting in the digital world to do what he needs to do. So we gotta go after him. I was like Dr. Gallimon back here. He's telling you, hey, stop, you know, everything going on. So, do you have to talk to someone? Ah, yes.
スウェードにはスウェードの目的があり、
同時に私たちもスエドを
新世界の創造。
すべての世界から悲しあいつがしてきたことは何もかも。
そんなの本当に
彼の目的がどうあれ、私たちの目的はよろしい。
Off to the digital world we go! Nope. Welcome to the final chapter. Chapter 20, From the New World.
これがデジタルワールド。ひどい。
世界がこんな風に。スウェードはどこだ？
進みましょう。
So, yeah. This is what's become the digital world. And we have a friendly visitor here as well.
何この音。皆さん気をつけて。
これはイグドラシル 7D6 正真正銘。イグドラシルが私たちをもはやイグドラシルに意志は目の前にあるのは我らの行く手を阻む。は
あ、突破するのみ。
俺も手伝うぜ。
うわ、すっごい強そう。あなたいつの間に。
So I believe, if you did not do Boy A, he would still have an Infamon, I believe.
俺を誰？
さすが腐ってもレジェンド。この短期間に筋金入りのオタク。ぶっちゃけ
ああ、オタじゃねえ。てか、ユウコ。
やれやれ。来るぞ。
I love this thing's voice.
さあ、片付けようぜ。
This thing has no affinity, no nothing. Just attack it, and it'll go down. Of course, the usual thing I want to say, if you have any, you know, ignoring moves, then that's going to be prevalent here. But just powering through these things don't put up much of a fight, really. As you can see, this thing is just charging itself up. Why do they keep missing? And if this thing is attacking us, it's not actually attacking us. It's going after Diaboromon, so... Oh, that's something interesting. If you notice, they use... they refer to King Drazel, because that's what this thing is, as male when they refer to this thing. But if you play Time Stranger, you know they portray King Drazel as something else. And I think it's just how we define an object. Because remember, digital, if you don't know, the digital world is on servers. King Drazel is just that server computer. That is what he is. He is just a computer server.
案外大したことなかったな。一丁上がり。
どこかへ移動して。
スウェードに誘導されてんだ。
よし、行こう。
We are getting weaker.
.あれが入り口？でも入り口っていう
リーダーが侵食し、コアへと続く穴を埋まったのだ。
あの奥にイグドラシルの本。
だが今はイーターの巣窟だ。
あれって
ユーゴが呼んでる。
私たちを兄さんに。
さあ友達を。
今度こそみんな揃って帰りましょう。
Yeah, we're not doing that. I believe now something opens up that I wanted to do. No. Okay, so This is post. Okay, interesting. So once you're here for good. Example, yeah. All I gotta do is just, yep. And you'll reach this. That's where we're reaching.
あれが
なんということだ。イグドラシルそのものが。
そのおかげで予定通りイグドラシルとしての機能を送り返したイーターすべてにゴミデータを送信しつつ、さしものイグドラシルの演算機能トロイアの木馬みてえだな。いや、どちらも間違いでは、実態はグリム童話の大きな株に。
Okay. So, yeah, you can return. And you may want to. Because you may want to pick up some last minute items. Or, you may want to see our guy, Victory Uchiha. This is your last chance to see him. Oh dear. Here we are, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. You guys can still hear me? Yeah, okay. Anywho, this is the last spot of Victory Uchiha. You get the last of it, and those were all the spots he was at. I did miss one, but I think I did mention it. So, let's return back. So I want to do one more thing before we end off the video for today. Alright, we returned where we left off, and let's start going down. Now, on the way to get to the core, you'll have 3 fights against these things. This first one has some status moves. I've already equipped everyone with the one that is the worst, which is Panic. Get them something to stop panic and you should be fine. Other than that, it's hit hard, hit fast, and all that stuff. By the way, these things do have about 3000 HP, so that is your mark. Wow, that's really bad. Also gotta say, I love the music. I haven't said that enough, but the music of this game is so good. At least I think the music is so good. But I love the song here. If you guys don't know, the one who made these songs, I think, is the same person who makes this music for Danganronpa. So if you're like, wow, this music sounds like it would be fit for Danganronpa, it's because it was made by the same person. But I do have to say, this is, I think, my favorite song. Having that hopeful beat behind it, and then winged vocals. It's almost like a sad vocal as
決着を
well.
つけようか
It's sadness as well. Like marching to something you can
どんどんつなげて
trying to word get things out right. It's almost like a march to fix everything, but also knowing what it has come to. But that's taking down another one of the cores and allowing us to go further on down. Next time on Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, we end it. We save. We stop them at their core and save Yugo. And hopefully save ourselves. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.